Okay, few seconds. And please take out your workbook also. Please take out your workbooks. Huh? Oh. Huh? Take out your workbooks now. Huh? Okay, that will be your last chance. All right. What about the others? You fail your workbook at home? Oh. Have? All right. Fuji? Okay. Tata? Oh. Okay, let's go. Okay, so Phong Phan, Khâu Phan, Thầy Múc. All right, Kim, Jum Jam.
Present.
All right. So we have 4 online and also we have the on-site. Okay, leader. Once again, no, sir. You think you are very sleepy? Then good morning, teacher. All right, again. Good morning, teacher. Yes, should be. Again, say. Good morning. Cute. Make it like energy with energy. Good morning, teacher. All right, again. Good morning, teacher. Okay, so that should be. You do not look like very tired. Okay, everyone is tired. Me, you, teacher, everybody is tired, but we need to do. All right. Okay, you may take your seats. Thank you, teacher. All right. Good morning, online also. Now we will continue with what we have started, all about quadratic equation. And remember, quadratic equation has the exponent or the power of 2. Okay, we call that one as the degree of our polynomial. Second degree or power is 2. Now we have started on how to do that one, how to simplify or solve linear equations, or sorry, quadratic equations. And we can do that one by factoring. We factor out the quadratic equation so that we can get the values of the unknown variable. And usually we use x. Okay? So today we will continue all about factoring and finding the value of x, but we focus on factoring perfect squares. Okay, again, perfect squares. Example, 4. 4 is a perfect square number. If we get the square root of 4, that is 2. So that means 4 is a perfect square. 2 times 2, that will make 4. 9, 3 to the power of 2, 3 times 3, 9. 16, 4 times 4, 25, 5 times 5. So those numbers, 25, 36, 49, all right, 64, 81, 100. Okay, so those are perfect squares. And that will be the focus of our study today. Okay. Okay, one moment, one moment. All right, online, please turn on your camera online. Please turn on your camera. I will be checking. Again, online, please turn on your camera. Okay. All right, online, can you see on your screen now? Okay, one moment. It's gone. Once again, let me share it again so that you can all see. Okay, so as you can see there on the screen, you have there x squared. X squared is a perfect square. That is x times x, so that we can get x squared. 16 is a perfect square. 4 times 4 is 16. So this is what we do today. Factoring perfect squares, or we call that one as factoring difference of squares. All right? Difference means minus. So that is why, as you can see our equation or expression, you have there x squared minus 16 or x squared minus 9, because we said difference of squares. Okay, now if we take out factors of x, that will be, if we take out factors of x squared, then it will be x times x. All right, and factors of 16, that will be 4 times 4. Okay, so when we factor out x squared minus 16, all right, okay, internet is so slow. Okay, so once again, if we factor out x squared minus 16, that will be equivalent to x plus 4 and x minus 4. Now take note, we said that difference. So take a look. Remember that this is negative. Okay? This is negative. Therefore, your sign, if you factor it out, should be different. So that is why we have here plus and minus, because positive times negative will give you a negative answer. If all negative, negative times negative is positive. So that will not make the equation true, because here this is negative. Positive times positive will give you positive answer. So the only signs when we factor it out is positive and negative signs, so that we can get here the negative equation. All right? Okay, so therefore, factor of x squared is x times x. Okay, so that will be x times x. And factor of 16 is positive 4 and negative 4. All right, so that sum and difference, then we get plus and minus. Always when we factor it out, we get plus and minus. Okay. What about this next example? You have there 4x squared minus 9. Okay, volunteer. What are the factors of 4x squared minus 9? On side? All right, volunteer, I need someone. What are the factors of 4x squared minus 9? Take note, this is an expression. because it doesn't have equal sign. All right, someone volunteer. What are the factors of 4x squared minus 9? Actually, yes. 4x squared. Okay, so this is just easy. Why? Because these are perfect square numbers. So 4, you have x squared, 9, perfect squares. Yeah, 2. Okay, so factors of 4x squared, 2x. That's good. Factors of 9, 3 times 3. All right, so we pair 2x. And we have also 3 here. 2x plus 3, 2x plus minus 9. So those are the pairs of factors. When we factor out 4x squared minus 9. All right, online. Kaimuk, what are the factors of 4x squared minus 9? Yes, please unmute. What are the factors? Yes. 2x.
Yeah, 2x.
Plus.
Plus and
again,
minus.
Okay, plus and minus 3, okay? So if we put it simply, we can have factors of 4x squared minus 9 equals 2x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. So that is just very easy. Why again? It is all perfect squares. All right. Some more examples. Okay, so online, please follow and try to figure out what you see on your screen. All right. Next, factor out 32x squared minus 2. All right, again, 32x squared minus 2. Is 32 a perfect square? Yes or no? No. Is 2 a perfect square? No. Is x squared perfect? Yes, because it has a power of 2. Now, as you can see, 32 and 2 have common factors. All right? So, if we take out the common factors of 32 and 2, we can get the perfect square. Example, we take out 2. What number you multiply 2 equals 32? 2 times? To make 32, 16. Okay, so 2 times 16, so 16 is a perfect square. Since we take out 2, so therefore, negative 2 here will become negative 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. Now, how it is done? All right. Okay, there. If we factor out 32x squared minus 2, take note that 32 and 2 have common factors. So we factor out the common first so that we get 2, which is the common. Take note, if you multiply 2 times 16x squared, that is 32x squared. 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2. So that means we factor out the common numbers first, the common factors, and then we get the perfect square, which is 16x squared minus 1. Okay? So if we factor it out, you have 16x squared minus 1. Okay. So factors will be 4x plus 1 and 4x minus 1. and that will be multiplied by 2. Okay, so you don't have a perfect square yet, but we can extract and we can get a perfect square. Okay, so what do we do again? Take out common factors of 32 and 2, which is 2. And then you can have the perfect square. 16 x squared, so 4x. Negative 1. Okay, so 1 is of course 1. That is why we get 4x plus 1, 4x minus 1. Okay, do not forget your 2, which is the common factors of 32 and 2. Okay? All right. Remember, we are factoring expression first. There is no equal sign. If we do factoring with equal sign, then we are now factoring equations. Here, we factor out expressions. Okay. Next, we will now be factoring equations and find the value of x in these quadratic equations. All right. Okay, so fractional. Okay, so as you can see, 1/4 minus 1/25x squared. Okay, so it is just easy for you to do that because perfect square. So 1/4, that will be 1/2 times 1/2. You get 1/4. 1/25, so 1/5 times 1/5. You get 1/25. And of course, x squared, x times x. Okay, so if we factor out that fraction, we have, all right, online. Okay, online you follow 1/4 is, the factor will be 1/2 times 1/2. 1/25, the factors will be 1/5 times 1/5. And of course, x squared is x times x. So therefore, if we factor that one out, the answer will be, okay, 1/2 plus 1/5x, 1/2 minus 1/5x. Take note, sum and difference of squares. Sum and difference of squares. All right. So that is why it is called factoring sum and difference. Sum, difference, right, of perfect square numbers. Okay? Easy, right? It is easy if you follow. All right. So we will now go to factoring equations. I said that one is still expression, not equation. So therefore, we will now factor out, okay, equations. Now take note, equations have already the equal sign. And remember, left-hand side should be equal to the right-hand side. Left-hand side should be equal to the right-hand side. Now take note, quadratic equation follows the standard format ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So that means in a quadratic equation, your left-hand side should equal to 0. Okay. Now what about the first example? X squared equals 4. So take note, we equal that one to 0 first. Okay, so what will you do? We transpose this whole number 4 into the left side of the equation. Since this is positive, this becomes negative to the left-hand side. Remember, when you transpose a term from left, transpose to the right, from right, transpose to the left, the equation, the sign will be changed. If positive, becomes negative. If negative, becomes positive whenever you transpose the number. So in that case, since that is positive 4 and we transpose it to the left side, it becomes negative. So you have now x squared minus 4 equals 0. All right? Okay, so there you are. Take note, we follow the standard format and it should be equals 0 because that we have the standard format for quadratic equation. So that is why I said we transpose 4 to the left-hand side. So this is now our equation equals 0. So x squared minus 4 equals 0. So what are then the factors? X squared minus 4, sum and difference. So we have x plus 2 times x minus 2 equals 0. Take note, we are now solving equation. So equals 0. And we take out two values of x. So we have now x plus 2 equals 0 or x minus 2 equals 0. Simplify x plus 2, all right? Positive 2 transpose to the right, so that becomes negative 2. Okay? And here, x minus 2, so transpose to the right. So that is why we have x equals 2. So these are now the values of x. X equals positive or negative 2 on that example. All right, online, the value of x, since we set that one equals 0, value of x will be positive or negative 2. Now, we check so that you can really see. Now, we have here x squared equals 4, and our x is positive or negative 2. So, 2 to the power of 2 equals 4. So, therefore, we have 4 equals 4. So, therefore, our answer is correct. Since we get the balance of the left-hand side equals right-hand side of the equation. Therefore, positive and negative 2 is correct. Because again, we get the balance. Left-hand side equals right-hand side of the equation. Okay? Next. All right, look at the next example. 1 minus x squared equals 0. Okay. Online, jam. What are the factors of 1 minus x squared equals 0? Jam?
Yes.
What are the factors of this one? 1 minus x squared.
Oh, x.
1 plus
1 plus 1 because x is 1. X 2, I don't know. X
okay,
power
sum
of 2
and difference.
is 1.
Okay, difference Again?
X in the power of 2 is 1. Yes.
Okay. What
And
about
minus
on
x.
side? Yes. All right, C. What are the factors of 1 minus x squared equals 0? Okay. 1 perfect square minus x squared equals 0. Factors are? What are the factors? 1 plus 1 plus x times 1 minus x equals 0. All right, that's good. That's correct. Okay. So the factors of 1 minus x squared equals 0. Oh, and okay. So you have there 1 plus x and 1 minus x equals 0. So take note, this is equation, so we will find out the value of x. Okay? So 1 plus x transpose 1 to the right, that becomes negative 1. Okay? You have here positive 1 transpose becomes positive, but take note you have to divide it with negative 1. So that is why it is still positive. So therefore, the value of 1 what happened? Okay. All right, so again, the value for x will be positive and negative 1 in that equation. Okay, understand now? All right, let us try to check. Okay, this one. 64x squared minus 1 equals 0. So what are the factors? Tata. 64x squared minus 1 equals 0. Okay. What are the factors of 64? Yes. What are the factors of 64, Tata? Yes. 8x, right? So 64x squared. So 8x and 8x. Right? What are the factors of 1? And of course, that will be 1 and 1. So 8x plus 1, 8x minus 1 equals 0. Okay? All right. So therefore, when we simplify 64x squared minus 1 equals 0, factors are 8x plus 1 and 8x minus 1 equals 0. All right. So therefore, the value of x, remember, set it equals 0. So that when we take out, we have here x equals, take note, transpose to the right. So becomes negative. So simplify, x equals negative 1 over 8 or x equals positive 1 over 8. So those are the values of 64x squared minus 1 equals 0. Okay? So I guess you understand it. Let us try to check. Okay, let us online please take out your workbook and let us try to check your understanding by answering page 46 and 47. Okay, so open your workbook now. We will answer it as we go along. We will answer, and if we cannot finish, then you finish the sum. All right? Page 46 and 47. All right, on site, online, take out your workbook now and open to page 46. Exercise 4.2. Okay, we have 9 minutes left, so I guess we can do. Okay, guys, page 46. Okay, online, page 46 now. And the date today is Wednesday. Okay, online. Have it now. Okay, so you have now the date. Guys, those who are here, because I will check that now. Okay, right here, the date. Yes, okay. Factorize completely the following quadratic polynomials. So that is number 1. Okay. Letter A. Okay, start. X squared minus 36. All right. Achi. X squared minus 36. Number 1, letter A. What are the factors? X plus. Why 16? X plus 36. What 16? Why 16? 6. All right. So X plus 6. And we have also X minus 6. All right. Letter B. Letter B, 49 minus 4x squared. Okay, so what are the factors? 49 is 7. 4x is 4x squared is 2x. Okay, so 7 plus 2x. All right, times 7 minus 2x. Okay, so please follow, please follow. Take note, you will finish all. I started, but you finish. All right. So that is A and B. Letter C. All right, letter C, 4x squared minus 100. All right. So you have here 2x. Okay, so you answer letter D and E. Again, you answer two numbers, E and D. Okay, so that will be your task. Only two numbers. The answer will be E and C. Okay, you answer D and E. All right, online, you have now the answer for A, B, and C. Now you answer letter D and E. All right. Okay, finish. Guys, finish. We still have 3 minutes. Okay, number 2. Solve the following quadratic polynomial equations. So you have there letter A is 64x squared. All right. 64x squared minus 4 equals 0. All right, so factor out, you have there 8x plus 2 and 8x minus 2 equals 0. Okay, so you have now 8x plus 2 equals 0, or